Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. All Hoosiers will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Jaguars' offense is on the field for the first time today. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, the ground game. And they swarm him under.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
He'll throw on third down. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Second down.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Pressure coming. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Carter. Not much working there, it'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Motion from the offense. The play action fake. Gets it to the back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick release by the QB. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Gets it out quickly. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Takes his shot. Complete downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Gain of 22. That's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. They're going to throw it again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Open space at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like the quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it! Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Off the play fake. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's got his man. At midfield, he's got room. Off he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got a man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Mobile. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the 2nd half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Hoosiers are marching down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. It's caught downfield. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. It's complete to the right.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Floats it out in space. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just... He smashes his way through again. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Indiana! And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 28 over the Royals. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Going for the big play. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Hoosiers have moved it inside the 20.
First down.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give out of the gun. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, South Alabama, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes the catch. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film.